The World Bank approves the upcoming seizures of white-owned properties by South Africa's black majority government. One America's Christian Rose has this report.
A major international lender, the World Bank, endorses South Africa's looming land reform, which focuses on the expropriation of white-owned properties without compensation. In its new report, the World Bank said the land grabs contemplated by South Africa's black majority government would promote inclusiveness and equality. This comes as the nation's ruling party, the African National Congress, or the ANC, has been mired in corruption, mismanagement and leftist experiments since taking power back in 1994. However, the World Bank blamed the apartheid system, which ended around 24 years ago, for the nation's present-day woes.
You had a former president saying, well, all the problems in the country started when my forefathers arrived. You have the current president that said at a rally for the election, you have to go and vote, otherwise the Boer are going to oppress you again.
Critics point out the upcoming ANC land reform is based off the politicized and racialized perception of the land issue, as the black majority government is explicitly targeting the white South Africans. The Afrikaner resistance movement has pledged to defend their property rights, while international investors say the erosion of the institution of private property could dampen South Africa's economic potential. Yet, the World Bank said land redistribution would strengthen the asset base of the poor, adding the reform would somehow increase property security.
I don't believe that expropriation without compensation would solve their problems, and therefore we would like to see a process that is appropriate, in which a process that isn't flawed in the first place, but in the second place, a process that isn't preempted to have a particular outcome, and thirdly, a process that involves and includes the vast majority of people in this country.
Yet, the international community remains silent on South Africa's unraveling humanitarian catastrophe.